What is up, Backlashers? How are y'all doing tonight? I'll give it a little bit, let some people get in here before I start talking too much. Yeah, sure, if you're still in here, thank you for the kind words there, sir. I do appreciate it. We've got a big year for me coming up, I hope. I got 2 watching right now. Thank you, y'all, for the 2 that are in here. Link should be pinned at the top of... Link should be pinned at the top of chat. If you would like to come up, I do ask that you show your face in the basement. You do not have to show it on the screen. I can have up to 6 people right now. So, hey V, how you doing? One of my goals this year is I'm hoping to hit 3,000 followers. That'll be double where I'm at now. That's one of my goals. We'll see how that goes. I did drop a short video today. The full video got dropped to members only. It'll come out tomorrow at 5 p.m. for everybody else. And I'm going to start doing that for all my videos. I'm going to drop a short the day before. Hey, Michael's Adventures. V, I am doing a lot better than I have been. Right after Christmas, I ended up with an ear infection and a head cold. I'm finally over it. You'll probably hear me cough some tonight because the more I talk, the more I cough. But we'll see. Yep. I'm definitely trying to check my analytics to figure out when the best time to drop videos are. But what I do plan on trying to start doing is making a little short teaser of maybe 1 or 2 catches with the intro and drop that on like Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and hopefully drop my full video the next afternoon at 5 p.m. That's what I'm planning to do. Hey, Chris. Tiffer Rage. Raid. Blech, I can't talk tonight. Ooh, V, I'm sorry to hear that. I do have and hiking with Jackie Boy. Hello, Jackie Boy. That's a new name. I knew that Tiffany or Canadian Family Life was going to do a raid tonight, so I did not put um what's it called? Member only on or member restrictions on. Wait, he said Big Matt. Did I miss Big Matt? Jeez. Okay. Hey, Big Matt. I completely missed you. You were one of the first ones in here. Sheesh. I completely went right over you. I'm sorry about that, Big Matt. Passing with Big Malone. What's up? How you doing, sir? I actually caught my first 5 bass of the year today. probably 5.5, 6 pound bag for 5 bass. Won't bad. Probably could have caught a few more, but I was hungry, so I came back to the house. Jamie's Country Living came over from Tiffany. Hey, hunting and stuff with J&J. How you doing? There's Tiffers with the Canadian Family Life Raid. I've got lemonade in my, I guess it's an Arctic RTIC cup. I've got one of the Stanley cups around here. I've had it for 30 years now. Bassing with Big Malone, I have 14 backlashes, 4 missed fish, and 5 caught fish. So, hey, Shanster Travels came over. A lot of people coming over from Tiffany. Cool. This ought to be a good live stream tonight. One thing I do want to do more of this year is I've got this little pocket devotion for men, which it can be, just because it says it's for men, these devotions can be for anybody. And also got one that says 1 minute prayer for men. I may start doing some shorts off of these 2 books, putting those out. I'd like to do some more devotionals here and there. Try to find a day to do that. A big thing that's going to help my fishing. I don't know if it's going to help my fishing too much, but it's going to reduce the cost of my fishing. I have a airbrush compressor by Awada, and I now have an airbrush, which the paperwork's on top of the airbrush. So there's the airbrush kit. So y'all will get to see me trying to learn how to use an airbrush. And while I'm learning to use this airbrush, I'm going to be painting fishing baits with it. So I've been looking it up. You can buy a hard plastic blank, normally roughly about 50 or so, cent per bait. Paint it, put the hooks and everything on it for about another 50 to 75 cents, and you've got $2 to $3 into your bait. That at the store would cost you $30 or $40. I mean, not 30. It costs you about, well, some of them do cost up to $30 or $40 for nice swim baits, but most of them are about $9 to $15. Now, I can paint them and have them done by myself for $2 to $3 a bait. Cruising on the high seas. I got the airbrush. I don't have this plugged in, but this is just a little air compressor, and it will blow air through this airbrush here, through the airbrush, so you can paint with it. You put the paint in the little container here, and that hooks to the brush right there, and then you can control the paint and paint your baits or paint pictures or paint just about whatever you want to with it. I will probably be trying to do some giveaways with some of the baits I paint. Hey, Rustic. Jamie's Country Living, Hiking with Jackie Boy. Thank y'all, everybody, for coming in that came over from Canadian Family Life. Miss Beverly Moffat, hello. Scratching Pete. Hope you're doing well, cruising on the high seas and travel. Paint lash. Who knows? We'll see. Hey, sometimes around here, if you get into a pond that's pressured enough, if you have a bait that looks different than anything that they've seen before, you can have the best day of your life around here. Because we got a lot of people that fish and not a lot of places to go. Uh, um, like I said, the link for StreamYards at the top of the page are welcome to come up. I just wanted to sit here and hang out tonight for a little while. Maybe hour and a half. I do plan on starting to paint baits. Hopefully, I'm gonna start looking on Amazon and a few other places and try to find some molds to get some soft plastic baits going, so I can start. I guess you shoot those because you inject them into the mold. So I do hope to start making soft plastics as well and have different colors of soft plastics to be made. Backlash a bunch of bats. Yep. I think he meant baits, but Big Mac backlashed his hand, so I'll let him slide. I think Beacon's outside the bedroom door and wants to get in here some kind of bad. But let's see. Hopefully everybody's doing well and their new year is going well. Um, I will be starting back to school tomorrow. I've got to go take some college classes for work to advance in work position, and hopefully, with that being said, I can eventually become the boss man after a few years, which will be even better. We'll have to see how that goes. Can't promise anything, but definitely be having to put in some extra work with that type of stuff, doing some schooling and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm trying to get my licensed soil scientist. Slap me with some painting lessons. It's going to be interesting to see how this whole painting and soft plastic stuff goes. That's for sure. Because I have never used an airbrush in my life. So it will definitely be very, very interesting to see how these baits turn out. Big man, I know you've been on a few panels today. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome, sir. Rustic, you too. Or anybody for that matter. Slap. Brutal Bob. Hey Bob, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Oh, Crystal left that in here. I do know I got some more items coming from Obelisk. Don't know when they'll get here, but I am supposed to be getting some more stuff from Obelisk, which if y'all go to obelisk.com, you can use the code BF10 as a shameless plug for that. We had somebody shooting fireworks off a little bit ago, but it seems like they must have stopped because they're not allowed to shoot those in town. Bro Bob, I hope you're doing better. Looks like you may be. You're starting to type again. But let's see. I do plan to try to start doing some more cooking, and we do plan on having a garden this year, so I'll be doing some gardening again here before too long, starting some plants up and gardening through the gardens. And I got a building kit for a 7x8 building. I have to get the wood for it. As soon as I do, y'all might see me do some carpentry work. That's fairly plain and simple, cut and dry. As long as I follow everything, I should be good. Hey, Zombie, how you doing, sir? But got a lot of things planned. Just got to slowly and methodically get through them all. Whether it's painting baits for my channel, which should definitely save me money, to hopefully getting some stuff for soft plastics and get those. That'll save money for the channel. Let's see, doing some. I may bring back Hobby Hangout, which will include some knitting, some crochet, like I've done in the past. Might do some Lego kits, or maybe do where come up here where I paint baits, tie jigs, or do soft plastics, or a few other things. We'll just have to see how it all goes. Everybody saying hello. That's good, Bob. I'm glad you're doing better. Definitely been in my thoughts and prayers, sir. It's always nice to see when those prayers are getting answered and people start doing better. Because I do believe that Jesus and God are still miracle workers. God knows He's produced enough miracles with Panda to last a lifetime in the last 6 years. Whew. Some of the things that she's been through and overcome and stuff. And yeah. Or the successes of going and getting good results when you shouldn't be getting where you shouldn't be getting good results is crazy. I don't know if John Parker's in the background, but I keep him in my thoughts and prayers. Miss Beverly, we're keeping you in thoughts and prayers. I know I heard Miss Valerie Irwin needs thoughts and prayers. So definitely been keeping her in prayer. I think there's quite a few YouTubers that have been under the weather lately. Oh, she's got my ghost ship picture in here. Crystal left one of the pictures in here. There's a state park down in my hometown of Bath called Goose Creek State Park, and somebody was taking pictures of the clouds and the horizon and the water and waves. They didn't see either of these cloud formations until the film was developed. If you see, This side here is like a big like a pirate ship, and then over here is like a little dinghy that's trying to row back to the main ship. They said this was a ghost ship of the person believed that it may have been like a Queen Anne's Revenge type ghost ship because that area was known to house Blackbeard the pirate a lot in that area. So hey, and actually, no, that's Raven Rock. Judy May. Wow, I get Judy May in here. Wow. Hey, Miss Judy May. I hope you're doing well. I know I really haven't been live in a long time, y'all. I've about forgotten how to do a live stream or what to talk about on a live stream. I do know me and Coastal have plans to go to the beach and go to the mountains. We're planning on going to CatCon at the end of February. Um, Hopefully we'll have John Parker with us on that trip to CatCon if all goes well. So that ought to be fun. Yep. Miss Judy May, I actually looked up your channel Friday because I hadn't seen you in so long. I was looking to see if you were even still around or if everything was okay. Wolves Den. How you doing, Ricky? Ricky links pinned at the top. That goes for Miss Judy, Rustic, Brutal Bob, anybody that would like to come up. All I ask is I see your face in the basement before I put you on the screen. Brutal Bob, CatCon is a catfish and crappie conference that is held in Louisville, Kentucky, the last weekend of February every year. I think I broke the 1540 mark today. I don't know if I'm still there or back down, but somebody said I was over 1540. And yep, I am 1541. I think I've gained 11 subscribers this week alone. I'm hoping I definitely want to make 2,000 supporters this year. I'm hoping to hit 3,000 or beyond. TTAMGIB. I have no idea what that means. Zombie lost me on that one. Judy May cooking looks so good that it could make you fat just watching it. The other person I haven't seen lately is Miss Irene from Irene and Leo. Haven't seen her lately. I don't know if I'm not getting notifications or if she just hasn't been live. Um, One thing I will say, Nightbot just popped up Coastal's link. If y'all don't have Coastal Water, please, please pick her up. She's my better half and biggest supporter. Also, if you could with Coastal, run her playlist. I don't know why, but she cannot get watch hours to save her life right now. Trying to see if I can see where her hours are at right now. I know I've had to go back and return on the bell notification for a lot of people here lately. Let's see. Coastal has 997 public watch hours in the last 365 days. She tends to lose more watch hours than she gains, unfortunately. So if anybody can or has the ability to run her playlist, let's see if we can at least get her to the 3,000 mark to get her to part-time partial monetization. Would be nice. I don't know, Judy May. I think I get 500 notifications a day from YouTube. Most of them are on channels I don't even care for. I need to turn some of the notifications off. Sorry, y'all. I'm sitting here playing with a little minnow bait. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can grow and hit two, if not even 3,000 this year. I'm hoping to start painting my own baits this year. Once I start painting baits, I'll start doing some more giveaways from those baits. So that'll be good. And I'm hoping to start selling some of them here and there just to see if anybody will buy them. If they will, that'll be awesome. No, I think last time I looked, I had like 1,500 watch hours for the last 365 days. So, Brutal Bob, I believe that is her brother. Rooster Blanton. How's it going, Rooster? Long time no see. How you doing, sir? I'm making it. Back in June, a lot of people don't realize. Back in June, switched jobs, so I don't have the 3, 4, 5 hour drives one way to or from work. Um, I only now I drive about 30 minutes up the road. I get to where I'm at, and I'm pretty much working from the time I get there to the time I come home. I kind of, because me and Coastal are somewhat on the road at the same time, I lead the traveling or ride-alongs to her because that's her car confession time. We both pretty much go. I go about 10 miles past her to get to work, so not too bad. 56. The wind is blowing east at 9. Current humidity is 79%. Nice, Big Mac. That sounds pretty cool. Weather 271. I know what my computer shows. 46. My computer's showing 34. I think that's wrong. That's because it's got me in our. My computer's not showing this area. Yep. Wind is blowing west at 5 miles an hour, and the current is 55%. Rooster, I went fishing this morning. I caught 5 bass, probably totaled about 5, maybe, I'd say about 5, maybe 5.5 pounds total. First 5 fish of the year for 2024, so that ain't too bad. Good start. My first outing this year, I got skunked. I missed 3 fish. One swiped at the bait, and I pulled the bait out of his mouth, didn't hook him. One got him right up to the bank. He threw the hook. And the third one, I went to boat flip him up on the shore, and the line snapped. So I was batting 1,000 on misses there for a while. I've missed 4 fish. I've had 14 backlashes this year. And I've caught 5 fish off of 2 days of fishing. Canton. Canton, that's in Ohio. Correct, Miss Judy? Which I'll be a lot closer to you February 23rd, 24th, and 25th as we are trying to go to Louisville, Kentucky. Let me see. Since Brutal Bob asked, let me see. Maybe Brutal Bob's still in here. I'll share this tab for just a second. This is the Catfish and Crappie Conference for 2024. It's February 23rd and 24th, and it will be in Louisville, Kentucky. But basically, you have all types of baits and rods and vendors and different types of lights and all kinds of stuff. You'll have different exhibitors doing stuff. You'll have boats. Have some nonprofits there. You'll have people talking about different things. Just sharing information and knowledge. So should be a fun thing. Products you'll see is rod holders, rod holder bases, apparel, catfish bait, crappie bait, boat accessories, electronics, hooks, jig heads, nets. Let me go down a little bit. Have nets or landing nets, reels, rod racks, rods, tools. All. Then this says all categories. So, well, darned. It opened that up in a different course. it would open that up in a different. Okay. But yeah, it opened that one up in a different thing. But anyways, don't look like it really took me anywhere different though. But yeah, it's just a big show of nothing but catfish and stuff. Whew. Next month around here, I will start doing a lot of shad fishing for hickory shad and American shad. That'll be ultralight rod with a double grub, with a grub on the front and a grub on the back. I don't keep I keep some of them because I do like to vacuum seal them and freeze them to have catfish bait throughout the year. You what around in Louisville, Kentucky? But hopefully we'll be going up there. So if anybody's close to Louisville, Kentucky, you're welcome to come over and see us. I'm sure we're not going to be at the conference all day Saturday. Probably try to go to like church. I've never been to Churchill Downs. I would love to go there. There's a couple other like Muhammad Ali's thing. Who knows? Might call Zombie and say, "Hey, we're on the way across Kentucky. How do I get there?" And hopefully, I won't bring any kind of crazy weather with me if I do go. Whew, I've got to clean this table up. Hopefully, I know last year we were supposed to go and things happened and we didn't make it. So hopefully this year it won't be a repeat of last year's hardships. But we will have to see how that all goes. As of right now, John Parker is supposed to be riding with us, so that should make a fun trip to have him in the truck for. I think it's right at 10 hours and 15 minutes from here to there. Or from here to the hotel is like 10 hours and 15 minutes. We will be staying at a IHG hotel as I'm a member there. So we'll see how that goes. If anybody would like to come up on the panel and talk, y'all are more than welcome. The link should be pinned at the top of chat. As long as you keep it family friendly, that's all I care about. Because I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. And I'm only 40 minutes in. Update on my boat. I've been doing some electrical work on it, getting some running lights on it, rewired my. I had to buy a new wiring harness for my depth finder, so I'm working on that. I have gotten some trailer lights for it. I've gotten my registration for it. So fully registered, ready to go. Just have to finalize a little bit of wiring on that, and I'll be able to start taking it up and down the road. Hey, it's Felicia, I believe. F.R. Humphreys, how are you doing? Happy New Year. I don't know if I'll have any of my hobbyists come in here tonight. I know there's quite a few that are around still. Um, I'm about to go down to where Miss Felicia used to live at because I think we're going to go down to Aurora sometime in the near future and go look for some fossils again. Especially now that it's gotten cool, and if we can find a Saturday that's in the mid 60s and um, sunny, would be nice. Seems like every weekend we've had here lately, we might have the mid 60s, but we have rain, or we have sun and we have 30s. We don't have both at the same time. I think everybody in this household is asleep except for me right now. But as I do some of my fire training this year, especially if we have live burn trainings, I will try to put some of my live some of my training up if I can, especially if I can get Coastal to go down there and video some of the training that we do. That would be pretty cool. And as I say, Coastal, not everybody's asleep, surprisingly. Um, we might have, we might be able to kick off Mertastic Bait Company this year as a second line of income for us or another form of income. That's what I'm hoping to start doing. Hopefully, I won't backlash the airbrushing. Who knows? I might be one of the better airbrushers out there. I might be one of the worst. But as long as the baits catch fish after I paint them, I don't care what they look like. I do have a set. I got some clay that's in the back room that is a air air cured um modeling clay. So I might take a weekend and try to make a few ideas on how to do like some spook baits or some top water poppers and maybe try to start getting some of that clay out and form it into some baits. And maybe I can paint those. Maybe put some little eyelets in there or hook holders and paint the baits once they're done. Or I can possibly make them, let them sit up, and get some resin or epoxy and try to make my own baits that way. Make like a um, it's almost like the bullet stopping gel. You make it out of that, and then when you cut it away from the resin, you can leave a hole or space to pour the plastics down inside of it. and you make your own little mold that way. So I'll see about that. Maybe make my own molds for some baits where I can pour a resin bait that way. That would be kind of cool. If y'all are wondering, I am crocheting while I'm sitting here. Because I got to keep my hands or mind doing something or I'll get in trouble. Kind of running out of things to talk about. So what would y'all like to talk about tonight? What are some things you would like to see me do besides Backlash more? I've thought about getting back into playing some golf this year. Would y'all be interested in me hooking the phone to the golf cart and go live while I play golf? I don't know if that'd be something anybody'd be interested in or not. I think it would be could be a fun day. I don't think my cell phone would pick up a golf ball very well, especially when I end up hitting it 250, 300 yards away. But y'all could at least see some of the countrysides of this area. No golf. Why no golf? Heck, I could take Coastal and Panda golfing. Hey, Uncle Don, how are you doing, sir? Who knows? I might try to go to swing. Might try to do a Happy Gilmore swing and fall down flat on my rear end. Have everybody laughing at me. Or do like last time I went and played golf, I hit a tree and it came back and hit me right in the belly. A little bit lower, it would have been a lot worse. Yep. A lot of times, if I go, I take Coastal with me and she drives the golf cart. But somewhere like the links at Cotton Valley or Bradford Creek, um, then there's the one over in Edenton. I can't think of the name of it right now. It is very, very beautiful. Um, I know there's Almore Plantations. That one's a beautiful one. It's got a lot of wetlands in it. See a lot of wildlife at that one. Turtles, snakes, and all kinds of fun stuff. I know, Don. I think I'm just gonna have to sit back in a recliner and knit and crochet my life away here. About the only thing I can do worth a crap. Make me make a bunch of blankets and sell them. Oh no, I did get a compressor and an airbrush, so hopefully I can start painting some baits this year. Maybe I'll find I'm good at that. And the good thing about painting baits is you don't have to be good at it. You just have to do something that's different and unique from what other people do. And to be honest with you, with me being colorblind, painting and color matching is going to be very interesting. The coloration matches will be very, very unique. So I do have that going for me. Now, of course, I know Coastal wants to do like a Mertastic bait company where we do a lot of coastal colors for the baits. So that'll be interesting too. Huh. I don't think you could give me much spunk back there, Don. My spunk is about gone. I will be doing a lot of fishing this year. I will try to get out and do some fishing for bass. I was supposed to go speckled trout fishing weekend before last and ended up with an ear infection. And then, or no, that was last weekend. I was supposed to go and I ended up with an ear infection. And then this weekend it was blowing a gale and raining Saturday. So today would have been a good day to go trout fishing, but yeah, not very fun when it's raining and yucky out. Yes, I know I'm being a fair weather fisherman saying that, but fair fair weather and boating works a lot better than bad weather and boating. Yep. And Don, you did say you got the package from me in Coastal, right? I think I heard you. I think you told me you did. I never got the notification of you doing a mail call, so I'll get to look it up. Huh. You ain't got to worry about me getting cold. Coastal, yes, or Panda, but not me. I'm so hot natured. Yeah, I can sweat in a snowstorm. It can be snowing and I can be sitting out there sweating, not doing anything. I got 9 wonderful people watching. So I do appreciate that. definitely helping me with some watch hours here, which is definitely something I need to start working on. He bought a new pole and the wife stole it. All right, cool. That's been a going theme with my mail calls here lately. Because I sent package to Eddie Lugo and Miss Alice Lugo stole it. Beyond the Hook. Hello, how are you doing? Uh, but I am trying to get my channel to start growing, so I'm going to try to do more shorts this year. Um, both of my video, do like a little short of my video, and Uncle Don, I think you have, granted, I put out a short of the video for tomorrow, but I believe you may, if you're a member, have access to the full video today. What I am going to do, and this is a new thing for this year, the the editor I used, which was Filmora, it dropped a, when I edited the video, it edited the full video and it edited a short for the video. So what I did was I dropped the short today and I dropped the video like 5 minutes after the short, and I set the video up, set the video to members only until 5 p.m. tomorrow. So you have roughly 24 hours to watch it before anybody else if you become a member. Otherwise, you'll just have to watch the short and get a tease for what's coming the next day. So, Beyond the Hook, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I will be getting into. I've got videos that go back to the 1st of September right now. Back in March or January or February of 2023, my my computer that I'm currently on crashed on me, and it took me about 3 to 4 months and a job change to get the computer to a guy who could clean it up, fix it, put a new hard drive in, so on and so forth, and got it. Then I had to buy a plug USB plug-in chip to run the internet with it. So, with that being said, without having a computer for 3 to 4 or 5 months, it put me behind the 8 ball, so to speak. So I probably got, if I can put out 2 to 3 videos a week, I probably have about 4 or 5 more weeks worth of fish catches just between what's on my external hard drive here and my GoPro right now. One of the things I got from Temu was a 256 gigabyte card, or SD, micro SD card, and that card holds 16 hours of video at one time, which is crazy. But most of my most days I go fishing, I probably get 2 to 3 hours of maybe 1.5 to 2 hours of video a day. So I can get up to 8 to 10 days on that one SD card. Hopefully Coastal's still in here to say hello back to you, Brutal Bob. If not, I'll say hello for her. If you would like to drop your link, all you have to do is type the word Backlash, and Nightbot should drop it for you. Yep. Dang, Nightbot was Johnny on the spot with that. He took that out quick. I guess I don't have to type Backlash. Everybody in here should have mine. There's Miss Coastal Waters' link that Nightbot dropped. That is my lovely wife, better half, and biggest supporter for all of this. I need to figure out how to get her 3,003 watch hours. I have no idea how I'm going to end up doing that. I know going to CatCon will probably be live on her channel, and that's a 10-hour drive. That's 10 hours without stops, so with stops, it's probably going to be about 11 or 12 hours. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm hoping to leave here like 4 or 5 a.m. and get to the hotel around 4 or 5 p.m., give or take. So, yeah. Got you, Judy. Those sliders look yummy. There ain't much that Judy cooks that don't look yummy. Same thing with Miss Irene. She does a good job cooking all of her candies. Mm. But anyways, I've been live for an hour now. Yay! Link should be pinned to the top of chat. If anybody would like to come up, you're more than welcome. If not, if nobody wants to come up, I'm probably gonna go ahead and end this and start getting ready for work tomorrow. Beyond the hook, if you could type the word Backlash, I need to check out and see if I have you. I don't know if I do or not. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. There's if I have you. I don't know if I do. Hey, Uncle Don.
Hey, Backlash. Come on, you gotta get excited. The new year.
I'm so tired, I don't know if I can get excited.
It's a new year, a new you.
It's going to be a new me because I'm going back to college starting tomorrow.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I am going to get my licensed soil scientist certification.
For concrete?
No, I've left concrete. I'm doing septic tank permits and
Well,
um
cool.
now. So, and the only way you can write the permit is you have to be a licensed soil scientist.
Well, that's good.
So
Good bad.
I'm going to get that, and then hopefully I will be able to write the permits under my own license number.
Well, that would be good.
Oh yeah, and
Just
me and the
gotta go
boss.
through some growing pains.
Yep.
Oh, wants me. Hang on. Come on. She wants to go outside.
You're fine. It's, trying to get where I can check out beyond the hook, and my phone is being dumb.
That's what I do. I spoil the wife and I spoil the dog. I was telling Bob, made the
I
trip.
spoiled the wife, the dog, and the kid.
Yeah, I was always stopping in practically every rest area that was open. But
Yep.
that's a long drive. I'm getting too old.
Okay. Beyond the hook, I am subscribed to you. I am one to 10 that subscribed to you. I remember I subscribed to you. I just didn't know I was still subscribed or not.
So you're going to become a scientist, huh?
Yep. A soul scientist
Cool.
or a soul specialist in a sense.
Well,
But
that should open up some doors for you.
yeah, I get a fancy stamp to go along with it, and I get to put LSS behind my name.
Boy, I won't be able to come up and visit with you anymore. You'll be way above my head.
It'll it'll definitely increase the income.
Well, that's always good.
Oh yeah.
You never can have enough. Boy,
I think if I do the same income that my boss man does, I might have more than I could bargain for.
eh, you'll handle it. You got it.
Oh yeah.
If
I
not
just
quite.
have to I just have to find the right people to work for me.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's getting harder than it used to be.
Which
Used
the permitting part I can do by myself. The installation part is where I'm gonna have issue.
yeah, it's people in North Dakota used to be number one on the preferred hires list because they had such good work habits. But I think that's changing. You still
Yeah,
get these farm boys, they still know how to go out and give you 8 hours at least and be
yeah.
happy when they go home.
We can't find people that want to show up.
yeah, yeah,
Like
it's
for Panda's home health care, we've been through so many nurses that just don't want to even show up to take care of her. It's not even funny.
yeah, we every store you go to, help wanted. I went and looked at a job on here just for shits and grins, and I've been getting job offers left and right. When I went to the West Coast, they were giving me job offers. How did they know I was in the West Coast?
Yeah,
And they were giving me job offers out there urgent. All we need is an application and you're hired.
yep,
And I thought about it. One of them was a manager job for I think 150,000 a year, but it wasn't really a job that took any effort. You know, it was one you just go in
Yep.
and make decisions. And I thought about it seriously,
Oh yeah.
but that
That's that's about like what I'm doing now with the septic stuff. You go out, you take a hand auger and dig down till you find a water table,
yeah,
and go back, put put the data in the AutoCAD map and send it off.
hmm,
And the county says yes or no.
hmm.
Be on the hook. Yeah, I had you in Coastal. Cool. I'm glad you had us.
So what's Judy May been up to? And Zombie, I see he was in here for a
Yeah.
while. Hook,
Surprisingly, Judy May has not been aggravating me lately. I didn't even know she was still around.
it's like, what's wrong, Judy?
I know, right? Oh Lord, there's trouble
Well,
coming back.
he's back. Hey,
Ricky
Wolf.
came back. That's trouble. Got Judy laughing over there.
uh,
I ain't seen her on a live stream or in a chat aggravating me in so long. I thought something had happened to her.
yeah, I've been pretty inactive for a while. I
But I
got
can't.
sick in July, and I was sick all through July and August, and
Yeah,
kind of recovering after that, and then the holidays, and
yeah,
so I wasn't around very much. I'd catch them, and I'd catch everybody after the fact, and
yeah. I've been, like I said, this job here, it's 30 minutes up the road. So by the time I get a live stream going and get people in there, I get to work and I have to turn it off.
I gotta go let the dog in.
All right.
Who let the dog out? Come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Come on.
Ricky, welcome back, sir. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Now I am in trouble.
Don't be picking on my little big sis.
You little big sis.
You pick on her, and me and Uncle Donald have to clean the living room with you.
I ain't picking on her. I was actually complaining she ain't been picking on me.
That's picking on her.
Okay.
There you go. You're pushing the buttons you don't need to push.
Oh, you can stay out here.
I don't know if I pick on her enough, she'll pop up here. I've never had
Mm,
Judy May on one of my live streams. That'd be an honor.
hmm I don't know. She might hurt you.
I slapped you a couple of times. I've been slapped so many times in chats, I don't even pay attention to slaps anymore.
Well, Judy May, by all means, come over to mine and tell Backlash to duck. Say duck Backlash.
Judy May is slapping the snot out of you.
That don't take much right now.
I've been busy making sausage.
Ooh,
Judy May, don't slap him so hard that he loses the backlash.
Been
that
making
would be
sausage,
awesome.
lunch meat, and head cheese, and boy, I got these cans off Amazon. Cut up some pork butt, which is cheapest you can get. You put it in there, spring loaded lid, and then you heat it up. And when it comes out,
Okay.
it's a round thing of lunch meat, and it cost you maybe $1 to make it. But if you went to the deli and got pressed ham in the deli, it'd be what, 14, 13, $14 a pound. So
Yeah.
I've been putting chicken in there and all kinds of things. I like to have sandwiches, especially in summer, and it don't take much effort
All
at
right,
all.
come on.
Been experimenting with sausages and making different types and summer sausage and
Yeah, I made some jalapeno cheese summer sausage here a couple weeks ago.
yeah.
Came out pretty good.
I felt bad. Never got a chance to hook up with Coyote. It just the traffic out there is I'm not used to it anymore.
It's crazy out there, Uncle Don. You can just say it. I've been there.
Especially going down through Tacoma and out to the peninsula. And then we had family get togethers, his family, her family, or our family and her family, and almost every night. I thought, man, I'd have time, but I just ran out of time.
Mm-hmm.
Ran out of juice coming home. I got a few hours away from home, and I just ran out of juice. I didn't think I'd gonna make it. Hey, Leon, what you up to tonight? But
Slapping
I'm
back.
finally pretty much recovered, but I had my heart set on seeing Coyote, but not everybody else's priorities were the same as mine.
Of course not. They never are.
Huh. My dang on internet went out on me. What in the world is Leon doing awake?
It's only 3:30,
He
three
came to
forty-seven in the
visit
morning.
you there, buddy.
I know, right?
And the only reason why he's awake is because I came up on panel and Uncle Don's in here.
I know, right? And Ricky's in here.
That darn pup don't count for nothing.
Yeah, but Ricky always goes on Leon's live now. Between him, me, and George, there's no telling who's going to pop up there.
That figures.
Hey,
Yep.
DJ's
DJ.
family and friends, travel, and more. Hello. How you doing, DJ?
Oh, my bad. It's 2:47 a.m.
I was going to say, I thought he was only 5 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, man, I was thinking about you the other day, and I was thinking about going out ice fishing, and I was thinking, I wonder if Matt got his chains for his shoes done yet.
Yes, I did. And believe it or not, I might actually have a chance to use them.
We had a big ice storm here while I was gone, and the driveway is just pure ice yet. It won't thaw until end of May.
Yeah, we're supposed to be having another Arctic blast coming through. Now, they've
Yeah,
already said they will not be doing or applying the rolling outages. And there again, my response to that was, what was rolling about it? You turned it off and didn't turn it back on for 2 weeks.
yeah, it's coming through here now. We're down to 15, and we've been staying up around 20. But we
they're
haven't had
talking
much
about
snow.
possibly they're talking about possibly closing or delaying school on Wednesday here already. Well, I
Yeah,
saw
But
one of the cuts on your hand, Big Matt.
you guys get more snow than I do. What the heck was that?
Nice. He got in a fight with a
Hey,
knife, and the knife won.
I didn't get in a fight with a knife.
what'd you do there, buddy?
A guy tried to hit me with a tire iron.
Mm.
A guy tried to hit you with tire iron? Did he regret it? Man, I'd have went berserk. I'm glad I don't run into those situations.
DJ's family and friends, travels, and more. Whew, that's a
What's up,
big name, but
DJ?
cool.
I'm
He
an
said
old
he's new here, so I appreciate him coming in.
I'm an old part. I carry a 380 in my coat all the time.
I had just got home from the post
Hey,
office,
corner. Yeah,
and
Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Hey, Mark.
as I got out, there was somebody waiting and came at me swinging a tire iron.
just for
Apparently,
no
he hit
reason.
my hand. Well, I can't go into the details, but he
Yeah,
had been trespassed already. So if he's even out of the hospital, he is in county lockup and will be
Nice.
sitting there for a while.
Nice.
a
Hey, Judy May just got another subscriber.
couple places I fish there. A lot of teenagers come up there in the evening and hang out, and they get the music blaring and getting doing what they do. And I carry my 380, and I pray I never have to use it.
Mm.
But at
Well,
my
and
age,
if
I'm
it
not.
wasn't for the fact that we just got home from the post office box, I'd have had my 40 on me. If I'd have had that, he wouldn't have been walking. He wouldn't be living right now.
Yeah,
Corner
yeah.
Clubhouse.
I'm
If
old school.
you if you're not doing anything next Saturday, shoot me a message on Facebook. We may try to get up that way to H Mart or Bass Pro or somewhere like that. And maybe me, you, and Coastal and can all hang out for a little bit.
Well, I'm about halfway, Matt. You can come visit me, and Coyote can come visit me, and it'd be about halfway
Ooh,
from both of you.
Well, that's what I told Coyote. I was like, when you come back down here to Texas, you can swing through and pick up Uncle Don on your way.
Yeah, I'm ready to do it. I thought about going to CatCon, but I don't know. That's a long drive for me. And if the wife
you
goes
can
along,
fly down there.
it's a lot more expensive.
Well,
I
Hey,
don't know.
Uncle Don,
I don't know,
Panda's
Uncle
going to
Don.
be there, so I don't know how expensive it's going to be for us.
I, don't,
Hiking with
I
Jackie
could
Boy
see Uncle
still
Don
here.
spending more money than the aunt will.
Yeah.
yeah, when I travel, I
What's going
drive straight through and I grab a little motel along the way. I'm not fussy about where I stay as long as it's got a bed that I can sleep in and a shower.
And no bugs.
And I usually don't eat when I drive long distance.
Bombay Mix? Okay. I don't know what Bombay Mix is, but sounds good. There ain't been many things I've seen Leon eat that didn't look good. I
Ask him what rooster sauce is.
don't know if I want to know.
Worcestershire sauce.
Ah,
I just call it
the
rooster sauce.
whoop your sister sauce.
Yeah, I said that too, and they were like, "No." So I just started calling it rooster sauce.
The wash your sister sauce.
River Red
Careful,
3030.
mistress.
Hey, Ernest, what you up to?
That just sounds like a gutbuster waiting to happen for Bombay Mix. Oh Lord, Rico.
Rico, been a long time. How you
River
doing?
Rat.
Rico,
How's it going,
no.
buddy?
No, because you have not left a comment on my lemon meringue pie video, or Texans Down Under sent Ryan candy, and you didn't leave no comment
Blaster
over there.
sauce. Blaster source. Hey Rico, how you doing, buddy?
Rico, what you been up to? Been a long time since I seen him around.
He's been bizarre and crazy on his live streams lately.
On a different note, though, you okay since your accident? Rico? And did they catch the guy?
River Rat, are you going to CatCon? Not
That's
really.
nice to hear,
Still don't
Rico.
feel
I
too good.
hope you have
Long
recovered
recovery.
fast. Good to hear, Leon, that you're doing good.
Yep. Rico said, still don't feel too good. Got a long recovery.
Mm.
I understand why. I looked at what Bombay sauce was, or mix.
Sounds good to me now.
Bombay mix is an Indian snack which consists of variable mixtures of spicy, dry ingredients such as fried lentils, peanuts, chickpea flour, something,
All right.
corn,
Well, why don't you
vegetable,
try
pulled
some
rice,
beef
fried
tongue
onions, and curry leaves.
tacos? How does that sound, Backlash? Beef tongue tacos.
Of what?
Beef tongue tacos.
Beef tongue
Ooh,
tacos.
I can do that. I got a couple beef tongues here when I got my half beef. Nobody wanted the tongues and the hearts and stuff like that, so I took them all. My
They
nephew
did
took
not
that.
catch the person yet. It's still being investigated.
My nephew took in like 8 to get slaughtered, and so I got all
Yeah.
the extras. But I want to
We
smoke them,
found a new
smoke a
we
beef tongue.
found a new Mexican
Yeah,
food truck
beef tongue.
here that we like. That's gonna be a Friday night thing.
Mm. Well, Rico,
Tongue
I
is
hope you
nice.
recover a lot faster than you think you're going to. And I hope they catch the SOB. I'll be nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Same here.
Why is it good people always get the short end of the stick?
F.R. Humphrey's tongue is nice.
It is.
But we did find a new Mexican food truck and they got about everything there. And it's very reasonable. And it's very good.
Have you ever had goat tongue? I have not, but I've heard that it's really good.
Yeah, if you cook it right, it's real tender. Kind of melts in your
I
mouth.
went back. I went back for a good laugh and watched Rico's Rocky Mountain Oyster video not too long ago.
That was me and Ryan goaded him into doing that. And then he's like, man, these things are really good.
Tenderloin, better than tenderloin. I've ate many of those in my days.
I'm surprised Ricky ain't up here yet.
No, he's not allowed to come up on panel with me.
You know, one time I was in Maine, and my
Goat tongue
family
tastes
shipped
better
me
than
about
cow tongue.
10 pounds of mountain oysters. So I got my friends together and I'm cooking them up. And I took the little ones out because they were done. And they sat there with a fork and a knife and kind of cut them in small pieces and started to eat them. And they really liked them. And after a while, they said, "Well, aren't you going to eat it, Andy?" And I said, "You don't expect me to eat that shit, do you?" I thought that one gal was going to throw up right there. But I got oysters, mountain oysters, every place I was. And when I come back home, everybody quit doing it. They all banned them now, so you don't get any.
Well,
I
Uncle
had a
Don,
cousin.
when it comes time for castrating, I'll package you up some and put them in a cooler and ship them to you.
Oh, I'd love that. I really miss it. My nephew runs
I had
about
a
4 years ahead, but as soon as the calves drop, he puts a band on and vaccinates them and everything and puts a tag on them, and that's it.
had a cousin that absolutely hated deer meat. Yeah, I forgot
That's
that
just not American.
she didn't care anything for it, or she is from Florida, but um, she came over and we cooked hamburger, but it was with deer meat. Yeah. Afterwards, I said I made the mistake of saying, "Dang, those Bambi burgers were good." She threw up everywhere. She said it was the best burger she had ever eaten, but when I said Bambi burger, she
Well,
started throwing up immediately.
Cassidy seen me munching on my jerky that Matthew Jess sent me, and she said, "Dad, is that jerky?" And I said, "Yeah, it's jerky. Why? Do you want some?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she ate the first piece, and I was like, "It's pretty good, huh?" And she's like, "Yeah, can I have some more?" I gave her another piece and said, "Yeah." So don't ever say you ain't never ate deer.
Yep.
And now she's like, "Dad, can you make some?" Yes, I will.
I belonged to a
Oh
hunt
yeah.
club when I was in Virginia because if you didn't belong to a hunt club, you had no place to hunt. And it was across the road from me, so I could see when people went out there. And I would take the deer after they took everything they wanted from it. Man, I'd get the rib meat, all the meat. They'd take the hindquarters and the back straps, and that's it. I'd bone it all out. I made all kinds of stuff. I had deer coming out my ears,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in my glory. I'd go over there and bone it all out. And otherwise, they would have just took all the remaining parts and threw them in the dump.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and even now, I still keep the bones and boil them down and get the
Yep.
bone marrow out of them, and then whatever's
Bone
left of
broth.
that, I give it to the dogs. And as
Yep.
far as the
Boil them
bones go.
down, make a good bone broth out of them,
Mm-hmm.
and so many things to do. And they'd take the hindquarters and the back straps, and that's all they wanted to mess with. And so I'd go over there and say, "Can I have the rest?" And they'd say, "Yeah." And they wouldn't even take the front shoulders, which is the best eating meat of it all.
I tell you what, I got a couple deer in the freezer right now. I got a couple of necks. I'm thinking I might make me some venison stew out of the neck meat.
Sounds great. I haven't had venison for about 3 years now. The last time I went out, I got a 10 pointer and I just couldn't get them loaded by myself. And So I haven't even applied for a license. We get one a year here, but I sure would like to have one. My son-in-law said if he gets a deer, he'd give me a front quarter, but he reneged on it after he got one. And I said, just, 5 pounds, I can make a real nice sausage that'll last me. It's just me and the wife. I don't need much, but nobody jumped up and said anything. But when I say I have sausage, they'll come down and pick up the sausage and take it home, which is good for me. It keeps my freezer down.
Hmm.
But I got a book this year, 1001 sausage recipes. So I've been going through it and checking out what I like. Hey, Rock, and making different ones. I made one a while back.
Hey,
I really
hello.
screwed up on the spices. It ended up being so salty. I think I got double
Oh,
spices in it.
Mm.
I'm seeing a lot of new people in here tonight.
Deer stew is the best yum yum and cornbread.
And
Cast
cornbread.
iron cornbread.
That's right. You got to have
I'll
that
be right
corn.
back, guys.
My wife does good on making cornbread.
All right, Uncle Don. Backlash ran away. He left us in charge of his channel. How
Yeah.
much how much trouble can we get in?
Yeah, we can get in a lot of trouble.
Mhm.
But it's good to see y'all. I mean, the last 2 years I've been off and on sick so much that I kind of missed all my friends. So now I'm feeling better and getting out there and seeing y'all. Well, Canadian family, what have you guys been up to? We're at CFL is Catfish League. You're in a league of your own. I wouldn't go against you. Maybe we'll have to have Avid do a tournament some year where you got partners and you can hold me up. I got some meat falling out. I think Monday, Tuesday, probably about Wednesday, I'll be ready to put a bunch of stuff in the smoker and get it going.
Hello.
Hopefully, I can get it warm enough with this temperature out here that it'll get warm enough and do it.
It's bacon. Bacon.
Everybody is
Because
speaking.
I know somebody's lurking in the background, so he's going to yell here in a minute. Bacon, bacon.
Thank you, Big Bat. I
Oh, you're
appreciate it.
welcome, Uncle Don. And if y'all don't have Don R, you don't know what you're missing.
Dog. Dog. Really?
Yeah, I get my pooch out here. We can make it a dog show. She's about the same color. She's
Well,
white and chocolate.
Backlash pulled out Beacon, and Camo decided to. She's like, I'm down by your feet.
Come on. Get down.
I need to do
Well,
a video of my guard dog, the one that wouldn't let anybody near my hand when I got home.
really,
It's my aunt's little Chihuahua.
yeah.
He's a little bitty dainty thing, but anytime somebody went to look at my hand or reached out towards it, she'd start barking and growling and hooting and hollering. It was kind of funny.
Well, I'm going to drop down and chat. You guys have a good night. Thank you for letting me come up.
All right.
Tell Chloe
Anytime, Uncle Don.
a hug. Tell her you love her. And maybe someday we'll cook together.
All right. And then there was two.
Mm-hmm. I think Rico should come up on panel.
Oh, Lord. I don't know if my chat's ready for Rico.
Rico
It's
ain't
a family
bad.
channel. Unless he has like 5 pieces of tiramisu at one time.
Well, if he'd ever send me his address, I'd send him some candy. And we get him bouncing off the wall.
If I had his address, I'd at least send him a Backlash sticker.
This is true.
Yep. I'll be going right past River Rat on the way to CatCon.
Well, you should stop by there and pick him up.
Yep. I might have a seat for him.
But now the question is he going to want to be stuck in a vehicle with you and John Parker?
Well, he would be in the back seat between Panda and Coastal.
Well, that wouldn't be so bad. But then they're
Or
all the
back
way.
seat between me and Panda.
Yeah, all the way in the back. So,
Back
I
seat.
don't know. You couldn't get me in there.
I don't know if I could get you in the truck.
Because, yeah, that smell would just stay back there in the back.
Yep. Definitely not gonna have the window lock on for that trip.
What? That'd be wrong. Sarah.
He said, "Hold your horses, Santa Claus. I'm going to buy some candy." Hey, Miss Sarah. Leon programmed a kiss function into his Nightbot. I'm like, that could get people in trouble. CatCon don't need a river rat. And you think they need John Parker's Juju and Backlash together?
Yeah, it definitely needs a river rat to keep the balance in check because,
John Parker and Backlash together,
Coastal Water
yeah.
needs all the help she can get.
I might need a bigger truck with taking Panda up there
For the ride back. Never mind the fact that
for all the gear she's gonna get.
You know that Mr. John Parker is gonna come back with gear too.
Yeah. Leon said his arm hurt. Thank you, Big Matt.
Sarah, you should hit him right here. That's the hardest part on his whole body, his head. And if it's not hard enough, it'll at least knock him out and he can get some sleep. He'll quit complaining.
Yeah.
Besides that, that's what you get for picking
She,
on me.
I'm pretty sure Leon deserved to be slapped or hit or punched or whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm playing with a lighter.
Mm-hmm.
He's opening something up.
Do what? I'm taking my medicine before I forget and get yelled at.
Don't tell her that.
It's just an antibiotic.
If Sarah punches you or slaps you, Leon, it's out of love.
Somebody's got to keep you in line.
Ain't that the truth? Whew. But I do have to get off here before too long because I got to get up and go to work tomorrow.
Well, then end it whenever you want to.
Because I do know we got to go out and shoot some elevations on the property and then figure out how we're going to rework the property lines and get as many septic systems and houses as we can for the people. So that'll be fun. Which I've already seen a rod that was being advertised for CatCon. It's a 11-foot surf rod for $100.
Mm-hmm.
And it's medium heavy. I might have to try that one out. Luckily, it does break down into two pieces. So I think it's
Yeah.
5.5 foot a piece.
Well, in about 2 weeks, I'll be going to the Texas meetup, and Devil Dog and them are all like telling me, make sure you bring your fishing stuff. I'm like, dude, you got me driving to the other side of Houston. I'm taking the car, not the truck. It's cheaper on gas.
See you, Leon.
Uh-oh, Leon got a black eye now.
He said, I will see you all later. Okay, night night for now. Good night, Leon. Good night, Sarah. I'm going to try to at least hit the 2 hour mark, which is 10 minutes more.
Yeah, if your internet don't turn off again.
That'll be 10:30. I know, right? It happens every now and then.
Well, I should be going to bed early
Part
tonight.
of it,
Probably won't happen, but
part of it is it's running off of a USB receiver,
mm-hmm.
and the other part is it's a cell phone hotspot.
Yeah, I gotta plug my. I gotta move my repeater closer to my computer and plug in the extended antenna, the one that's supposed to reach further to bring more, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Rico said that lemon meringue pie looks good, Matt. You are so lucky.
Rico, get me your address. I'll send you some of Texans Down Under's homemade pecan brittle and or pecan brittle and peanut brittle and divinity if she can make it, and fudge
Where's
and
my package like that?
Rico did a shout out for Texans Down Under's business and got quite a few orders for her.
Cool.
But he still hadn't sent me his address. It's funny because Ryan over in the UK got to try her peanut brittle before Rico did.
Peanut or pecan?
Peanut.
Coastal's dad does pecan brittle.
Mm-hmm. We do too.
And that to me is better than peanut.
I prefer that one myself.
The pecans. I liked how she was trying to correct y'all earlier. Pecan and pecan. No correcting me. I'll just backlash it anyways.
Right? Uh-oh.
What?
I hear dog. Does that mean that Coastal Waters coming in to tell you need to shut that off and go to bed?
I think it's Beacon telling me he needs to go for a walk before we go to bed. He's ready for his last walk of the night. But Coastal took a nap earlier today, so I don't know if she'll go to sleep anytime soon or not.
I tried taking a nap today. It didn't work, but I tried.
I just heard Coastal laughing. I don't know what it was about.
She's probably up on Avid's panel harassing you.
There's no telling. Is Avid still alive? Get down.
Avid fisherman.
Yeah. He's still alive. He don't have anybody on panel with him right now. But anyways, oh. No, I can't wait to get some paint and a bait or two to try this all water compressor out. See how bad I screw them up.
Yeah, you gonna bait it. You
I don't
gonna
know.
backlash.
Is it going to come out really bad or really good? Shh. Dog. Hush.
Tell him, Beacon. Tell him.
Yep. He needs to. He's got to go out, so I guess I'll go ahead and end this. I'll talk to y'all later on.
All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. And end. All right, y'all. See you later. It's been fun tonight. I'm going to try to start doing this more often again. No telling what we'll be doing, but Don, school will be 5 semesters, so there'll be spring, both summers, fall, and spring. But I'm only doing one class at a time. I could technically do 3 to 4 classes at a time if I wanted to be considered full time for it, but I don't want to do that. Not while I'm in working and trying to do YouTube and take care of a family too. But yep, I could go ahead and knock it all out, but I'm not. I'm gonna prolong it a little bit, just do one class at a time. Anyways, y'all, take care. Have a wonderful and blessed night. And until next time, tight lines, don't backlash, and God bless all of you. Bye.